Listen, the work you've been putting in, the boundaries you've been setting, them standards you don't set for your life, listen, none of this work that you doing is for nothing. None of it is for nothing. I'm telling you, you've been doing the right thing. You've been doing what you're supposed to do. And your life is leveling up because of it, right? And so, yes, your enemies are trying to come back. Yes, your enemies are trying to get back in your good graces. Yes, they want to befriend you again. Yes, they want to get back close to you again. Listen, Linda. Your life is getting good, all right? Everything is getting good for you. You made it easy for your enemies long ago, okay? In the past. The old version of you made it easy for your enemies. Made it easy for people who kept showing you time and time again that they weren't serious about you, that they was going to keep playing in your face, that they were going to keep working against you. You made it easy for them. God revealed this to me a while ago from a dream, that I was making it easy for my enemies. People in my life who played on my intelligence, who played on my face, who took my kindness for a weakness, who took my genuine heart and stepped all over it and did things dirty behind my back. And I knew nothing about it because I was naive, I was oblivious, I was not in the know, basically. And I gave them the easy way out, and they didn't even deserve it. I stood by them. I gave them chance after chance to get better, to become the best version of themselves. I gave them chance after chance to grow with me. And eventually I outgrew them. And that's what we all do. We outgrow people. And so we have to move forward. But you give people chance after chance to do the right thing, to do right by you, to be loyal, to be faithful, to grow, to become who God created them to be, to become the best version of themselves. And they take it for granted. They take your kindness for a weakness, right? And then when your life started getting good, they come back around wanting another chance, trying to see if you still in that same place, trying to see if you still lack boundaries. It's the enemy now. It's a spirit working through these people, okay? Trying to see if you still lacking your boundaries, if you still ain't got no standards, if you still don't know your worth, you don't know your value, if you still kind-hearted or nice. I'm gonna say nice because walking in righteousness, you are kind because of the Holy Spirit. But trying to see if they can take your kindness for a weakness, basically. They coming back around to and it's gonna be this little subtle way. It's gonna be covertly. It's gonna be like, it's gonna sound friendly. And I'm here to tell you that it's all a facade. It's all fake. They want to talk to you. They want to see what you up to. They want to have a conversation with you. They want to get it together now. They want to do the right thing now. So they say. But it's all a facade. It's fake. Okay? Don't fall for this mess. Don't fall for it. You've been making it easy for this person all along. In the past, you was making it easy for them. You made it easy for them. They didn't have to put no work in. They could have their cake and eat it too. They could play in your face over and over again, and you kept taking them back. You kept giving them chance after chance to be better. You kept loving them. You kept being faithful and loyal. And this don't only go for no relationships, y'all. This go for relationships, family members, friendships, jobs. Jay, don't pull this. Don't pull this. This go for anything. They come back around, they come back around trying to get on your good side. I wasn't even gonna talk about this. Yet, but something just happened to where God reminded me of this dream that I had recently, where He revealed to me that I was making it easy on them. I was making it too easy. And this word for some of y'all too. That you was making it too easy for your enemies. Drop it in the comments. I was making it too easy for them. You were making it too easy for them because you didn't have no boundaries, so they could treat you any kind of way they wanted to. They come in your life and do anything, wreak havoc. Okay? They were sent by the enemy. They came in your life to tear you down. They came in your life with ill motives. They came in your life to, oh, she ain't gonna do nothing. You don't even know your worth. You don't know, you're not spiritually aware. You're not self-aware how you're supposed to be. Okay? You don't have that discernment, basically. And so when you don't have that discernment, you don't know nothing about setting no boundaries. You don't know nothing about saying no. It's hard for you to have standards, because if you lack discernment, I'm gonna put it like this: if you don't know who you are, you lack discernment. If you don't have a relationship with Christ, you lack discernment. If you're not self-aware, you lack discernment. You can't really see the depths of things outside of you if you don't know who you are. And so you didn't know who you are. You didn't know who you were back then. You just had this genuine heart. You was just this genuine person, this kind-hearted, loving person. You give people chance after chance to do right by you. You give them an opportunity to do better, and they just squander their opportunity, and then they come back around, want their opportunity again. No. Because people have this one-time opportunity of a lifetime that they have to do right, to do the right thing, to change their mindset, to grow, to be a better person. They have this once in a lifetime type opportunity, and they kill it. They kill it with their toxic ways, their toxic mindset, their poor excuses, justifying poor behaviors. They kill their opportunity, and then they think they can just make it happen again. Don't make it easy for your enemies. Set them boundaries. Say no. Set the bar on your standards, because the bar used to be in hell. I don't know if you don't raise the bar now. Have morals and values. Have something that you stand for. Because when you when you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. And that's what it was. You didn't stand for anything back then. And so you fell for anything. So stop making it easy for your enemies. Stop giving them chance after chance to come in your life and play on your intelligence. Stop giving them chance after chance to do better, to be a better person. Once they show you who they are the first time, believe that. Believe that. Once they show you their true colors, stop trying to turn red green. Stop trying to turn blue white. You can't. Once they show you them colors, that's it. That's it. You gonna say, all right, I'm gonna keep you in my life. You're a good person. I like you. Or, excuse me, y'all. Or, no, I don't see myself moving forward with this, so I'm a bounce. I'm gonna chat with you another time. Like, it's good knowing you. Whatever. Block them. You get to choose. Once people show you who they are, you get to choose. So once you accept who that person is, you get to choose how you move forward. If you want to stay or if you want to go. And it's up to you. You are in control. You were in control then when you were making it easy for them. You were making it way too easy for your enemies to play in your face, to run all over you. And now that you leveling up, they calling, they texting, they checking in on you, they watching your social media. They trying to get in contact with you. They trying to get in connection with you. They trying to get back in cahoots with you. They trying to get back on your good side. They trying to see how y'all could connect again. And if you got kids by them, watch that too. Watch that. I got 2 children by one person. I know what I'm talking about. So you got to be watchful. You got to be mindful. You got to be vigilant. You got to be sober-minded. You got to use discernment. Know when God is saying, say no. They had their chance, and now it's gone. They had their opportunity, and now it's over with. I didn't even know what I was going to talk about in this video. I did not know what I was going to talk about in this video. Had my notes sitting here. I was finna talk about a whole different topic, and then something happened. Boom! Right before I was finna press record, I said, "Okay, I got you, God." It just lit a fire up under me to come on here and talk about this. Listen, you made it easy for your enemies. Now is not the time. Your life changing. Now is not the time for you to let up off of what it is that's going on in your life to entertain your enemies, to give them any more of your energy, any more of your time, to go hang out with them, go talk to them on the phone, texting them. But then you just show me, yeah, no, I'm not there no more. I'm not on that level no more. No. You had your opportunity to grow, to be better, to become the best version of yourself, to do something better with your life. You had the opportunity when I was there for you, when I was making it easy for you, when I didn't have no boundaries, when I was oblivious and naive. But then I finally outgrew you. I outgrew you. And now you want to come back around for that opportunity again. It don't work like that. That's how the enemy keep you in a cycle. And you ain't falling for that trap. You ain't falling in that cycle no more. You ain't doing that no more. Type it in the comments. I ain't doing that no more. Do not fall into that trap. You made it way too easy for them back then. And it's way too easy to fall back into that trap if you don't move with discernment, if you don't move with a sober mind, if you're not vigilant, if you don't know how the enemy moves in your life. Your adversary prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking who he can devour in your life, in my life, in all of our lives. And so, if he can creep back in, if he could creep back in to get you to, oh, give me a second chance. Oh, we can talk again. We can hang out again. If he can creep back in to do that, he gonna devour you. Because that's all he coming back for. To stress you out, to worry you, to give you anxiety again, to get you to pour out all your good energy, to get you to give him power. That's all he wants from you is power, because the devil is powerless until we start feeding him, until we start giving in to him. And now we feed him. And it's like the little Mario when he eat the mushroom and he get big. The more you entertain the enemy, that's what you doing for him. You giving him power. The enemy is powerless. And you ain't giving him no more power. You ain't doing that no more. Put that in the comments. I ain't giving the enemy no more power. Don't give him no more of your power. You finna go somewhere that you ain't never been before. You experiencing things that you ain't never experienced before. God finna blow your life up. And they know it. Your enemies know it. The adversary knows that his time is up. So he gonna do everything he can to send somebody back in your life to try to creep their way back in. Some kind of way. Somebody from your past to try to creep their way back in, knowing good well I don't talk to you like that. Knowing good well you ain't been calling, you ain't been texting, you ain't been checking in on me. It's a new year. You done leveled up. You're growing. You're elevating. You're experiencing new things. You finna be living a completely different lifestyle if you ain't already. You walking into newness. God is moving you into newness right now. And he gonna try everything he can to come back. The enemy gonna try everything he can to come back. And oh my goodness, it looks exactly how he did last time. It's different, but it's the same strategy, the same tactic, the same plan. It's the same thing. It's just showing up a little bit differently. You know how your enemy normally show up? Like, they done did something foul, and then they try to come back around. They never take accountability. They never apologize. Y'all never talk about the issue. And then they come back around like and talking and trying to have a conversation with you like nothing ain't happened. I know the enemy been showing up like that in a lot of y'all lives. I know he has. That's how he play on. That's how he always used to get me. Every time. But now I have discernment. Now I know who God created me to be. Now I'm moving with purpose. Now I'm vigilant. I'm sober-minded. I'm watchful. Now I've caught that pattern because God revealed it to me. Now I've already accepted them for who they are, and I moved accordingly. I forgave them and I moved forward. I left them in their own mess. You got to do the same thing. You got to know when the enemy at work. And you got to ask yourself this question: is this from God or is this from the enemy? And understand, coincidences don't happen. Ain't no such thing. Everything happening for a reason. Everything happening to teach you something. Everything happening to confirm something that God has been revealing to you, so that you can give it to somebody else, just like I'm doing right now. The enemy ain't playing with you. He been playing with me all day, messing with me all day. Guess what? As soon as I parked this truck and I turned this camera on and I started praying, soon as I started praying and I took a pause, phone started ringing. And that was my video for the day. That was my video. And I'm so glad it happened. The old me, heart would have been in my socks. I would have been overthinking. I would have felt some kind of way. And listen, but this me today, she would never. Discernment, wisdom, knowledge, understanding of God's word. I know that was confirmation of what God been revealing to me already. Listen. Stop making it easy for your enemies. Don't make it easy for them no more. No. It ain't no you just get to come up in my life and rekindle things. It ain't no more of that. I forgave you. Forgiveness does not require reconciliation. Forgiveness does not require letting you back in my life again. No. I love you. God bless you. Talk to you later. Okay? Don't fall for that. That's the oldest trick in the book. That's the oldest trick that the enemy got. The enemy been doing the same thing your entire life. If you really sit back and look at it, he been doing the same thing your entire life. Look at it. Look at it. And you smarter than that. Put that in the comments. I'm smarter than that. You are more intelligent than that. You know how he been playing in your life over and over again. You probably grew up with narcissistic, toxic parents. Parents who never apologize. Parents who never take accountability. Parents or a parent. Family members. I'm going to say family members. Family members who never apologize, who never take accountability, who shift the blame, who blame you for everything. Family members who make you out to be the bad person every time because you tell the truth. You probably grew up like that. But then a couple days pass, ain't nothing happened. Excuse me? That's how it's been playing out in your life. All your life. It started at childhood. And then you got in them relationships and friendships, and it repeated, that pattern repeated itself. That's a pattern. That's a cycle. A cycle, a pattern, whatever you want to call it. You've been in that cycle long enough. You've been making it easy for your enemy to play on your intelligence. You've been making it easy for your enemy to spit in your face over and over again, to cheat on you, to abuse you. Mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually. Abuse is abuse. To play in your face over and over again. You were allowing it. You were taking it. You were taking it just to prove to people how strong you were. You are a people pleaser. But now, ain't no more of that people pleasing spirit. You done got rid of that. Ain't no more of that fear. You got rid of that. Ain't no more of that religious spirit. You got rid of that, and you start setting them boundaries. You started saying no. You start saying, oh, you had the opportunity. You squandered it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You had the opportunity to do right by me. You had the opportunity to do right by your kids, your grandkids, your niece, your nephew, your sister, brother, whatever. You had the opportunity and you squandered it. You had the opportunity to love me correctly. You squandered it. You had the opportunity to respect me. You squandered it. You have to leave people where they at. Let them deal with their own stuff. Stop making it easy for them. Stop enabling their piss poor behavior. No. Don't enable that mess. Hold them accountable. You ain't got to be mean. You ain't got to be hateful. You ain't got to be bitter. You ain't got to be none of that. You got to hold people accountable for their own actions. And you got to stand on business. Stand on kingdom business, what your father taught you. I'm talking about your Father in heaven. Put it in the comments. I'm standing on kingdom business. Period. Stop letting up off your boundaries. Stop having 8 toes in and 2 toes out. No, 10 toes down. 10 toes down. You making it too easy for them. Too easy for them to sit there and play in your face like that. Too easy for them to sit there and come against you like that over and over again. Too easy for them to never be held accountable. For them to never have to apologize and fix their behaviors. For them to never have to grow and elevate in order to stay in your life. Like you made it easy for them. And now it ain't no more of that because you leveling up. You got standards now. You got boundaries now. You got values and morals in your life now. You're focused on more important things now. So, listen. Stay focused on you in 2025. Put it in the comments. I'm focusing on me all 2025. It's just you and God. No more distractions. No more entertaining what you used to entertain. Remove everything out of your life that is not in alignment with where God's taking you. Okay? Now, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. This video right here, like, it was so unplanned. It was so unthought of. But I know somebody needed to hear it. Okay? And if it helped you, put that in the comments too. This helped me. I love y'all so much. And I will talk to y'all in the next video. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. And I'll talk to you in the next one.